He was Hollywood's greatest actor, and its biggest nightmare. A man who revolutionized cinema, but destroyed himself in the process. Marlon Brando had it all: fame, power, women, and dark secrets that haunted him till his last breath. What really happened to the man who changed acting forever? Born on April 3, 1924, in Omaha, Nebraska, Marlon Brando didn't just enter the world, he crashed into it. His childhood was a battlefield. His mother? An alcoholic. His father? Abusive. Brando never knew what love felt like. Only pain. And that pain would fuel his rebellion. At 19, he escaped to New York, enrolling in the famous actor's studio, where he learned a new acting technique: method acting. And that changed everything. When Brando stepped onto the screen in A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951, audiences had never seen anything like him. He wasn't just acting. He was the character. Hollywood had found its new king. Then came On the Waterfront, 1954. A film that earned him his first Academy Award. He wasn't just a star. He was a god among men. In the early 70s, Brando's career was in free fall. Hollywood was done with him. His reputation as a difficult, arrogant actor had ruined him. But then came a lifeline, a film called The Godfather. The studio didn't want him. They thought he was too fat, too washed up, too unpredictable. So what did Brando do? He transformed himself. He stuffed tissues in his mouth, changed his voice, and delivered an audition so powerful. The studio had no choice but to cast him. The result: the greatest performance in cinema history. But behind the success was a man spiraling out of control. Brando's love life was legendary. He had affairs with Marilyn Monroe, Rita Moreno, and Jackie Kennedy. He fathered at least 11 children, maybe more. His ego: out of control. He refused to memorize scripts, demanded millions, and destroyed his own career. By the late 70s, he had gained over 300 pounds and was a shadow of his former self. In his final years, Brando disappeared. He lived in isolation, rarely seen in public. His son was convicted of murder. His daughter committed suicide. The man who once ruled Hollywood had lost everything. On July 1, 2004, Marlon Brando took his final breath. He left behind a legacy unlike any other, but also a life filled with pain, regret, and broken dreams. Marlon Brando was more than just an actor. He was a force of nature. A man who gave everything to Hollywood and got nothing in return. But here's the question: was Brando a genius, or his own worst enemy? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more untold Hollywood legends, because the golden era still has secrets left to uncover.